This is what we found this morning.
Hi, we just got our new ChickCozy incubator. They just released it this past month, so we're really excited. We normally let our hens hatch their eggs, but we this year want some different breeds, so we're going to use an incubator again, and we're excited to try this one out. Oh, look at that. ChickCozy egg incubator. All right, let's see what's in the box. I'm real curious to see about the design, especially since they just released it. Oh, look at that. Candling pictures, what you should be expecting on each day. Oh, this is nice. A hatching calendar. You put in how many eggs and when you started it, and then each day gives you a place to record things. Oh, there's more than one of those. Nice. Okay. All right, let's see if we can slide it out here without any extra help. Oh, it feels pretty solid. Looks like it's upside down. Oh, there's the candler right there on top. Look at that. All right. This tells you what day you're on, the temperature. You can adjust it up and down. This is to help control the humidity. And I'm going to have to take it apart and take a better look at it and see about all the functions. This is our ChickCozy incubator. We just hooked it up and it got to 99.2. It got there pretty quickly, so we're waiting, and the humidity is only 39%. So we're waiting for it to be 45% at least before we add our eggs. It has an automatic day countdowner. It starts at day 21 because it takes chick eggs 21 days to hatch. The turner is on auto. And this down here is where we added our water. I don't know if you can see there or not, but there's water right here. And we're just waiting for the humidity to catch up so that we can add our eggs. So we've had our incubator plugged up and it's reached optimum temperature, 99.5, and it's reached optimal humidity. Now, is that 47%, 48%? I like it 50-55, so I added a little extra water to the tray and it's rising. So I'll watch that to be sure. If it gets too high, I will just open this vent here, and that alters the humidity there. So now we're going to load the incubator. Now ChickCozy sent this handy little hatching calendar. They actually sent 5 of them. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to write on here the day, amount you put eggs you put in, the day you started it, and over here you set your eggs, and it gives you the temperatures real handy. Then it says on day 7 and day 14 to candle. Now, I'm not a big candler, but I will, just to be sure that I test the incubator out really good for you, I will candle on those days, and I'll show you that. I'm not really worried about dirty eggs, but anything that'll brush off, that's on there under the mother. We had to adjust the humidity by adding more water because of our altitude. So depending on where you are and the humidity in your house, you may have to add a little more or a little less water when you're setting it up. But that's part of the setup, the pre-setup. Okay. So we're gonna put our lid back on. And then one of the things, I haven't gotten my thermometer out to put in there yet. It sits right there. You use a wet bulb thermometer to do that. Now my temperature's falling, but it's okay. When they first go into incubation, the mother hen gets up and down. So it's okay for it to build back up. we have to test it to be sure everybody is seated properly. So you just hit this up arrow right here. Did anybody fall off? No, everybody looks good. So we're going to test it again. Nobody fell off this direction. So I'm going to test it one more time. They say 3 to 5 times, so I'm just going to be sure. Looks good. It turns every 60 minutes. It makes a 90-degree turn. So while it's not the same as the mother hen, you know, flopping them around, this is sufficient for the eggs to do what they need to do. So we've got our eggs in, and we're going to have to reset the countdown on the incubator because we had it set up for about 24 hours, getting the right temperature and the right humidity level. So how we do that is we hold down the day button and this button, and it's going to reset. Now when I was going through my eggs, you want to check them to be sure. This one, it's not a crack, but it is an imperfection in there that could cause a problem. So I don't put anything like that in the incubator. Normally, we let our hens hatch, but this is a good way for you to increase your flock. If you want specific birds, you can order the eggs, or just to share the experience of the new life with your grandchildren. You're going to do, tray is in the upright position. Pointy end of the egg down. And I'm going to load. This is a 25 egg incubator. I do want to mention about the humidity level. We had to increase the water that they recommended adding to the unit. We're at day 10, and we're just going to do some candling. Now, see, this one probably wasn't even fertilized, because if it had died in the first 7 days, there would be a ring in there, and there's nothing. That's just an egg, so we're going to take that one out. Okay, this one has a chick in it. You can see the very dark lines, and it's funny because you can see him moving, her moving, it moving. So that's pretty cool. Okay, this one is what we call a quitter. It died somewhere between day 7 and today. I don't know if you can see in the video, but there's a darker line that runs right here, and it's just a cloud floating around in there. There's no blood vessels, there's no movement. So that's what we call a quitter. Moving around. This is a quitter. That means it's died after day 7. You can see that there's a lot of the white in here. This is like a cloud floating around in there. There's no embryo formed. And if I turn the egg over around for you, you'll see the cloud. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the cloud kind of moves. And there's no blood vessels or anything. Did you see that? It just kind of clumped. So that's a quitter. So on countdown day 3, which is day 18 of incubation, we take all of the eggs out of the little tray and gently lay them over into the incubator. Okay. And we are waiting on them. This egg right here has a little peck hole in it. And then this one back here, I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, that big one right there. See that peck hole right there? They're on their way, and I'm so excited. If you put your ear down there by the incubator, you can hear them going, keep, 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 keep. So I've got the humidity rising this morning, because when the humidity is high, it makes it easier for them to peck out of their shells. So we're just waiting on the babies. Take your little rest. The humidity's 62 in there, so that's why the window's a little foggy. And there he is, just a minute or two old. Or she. Hopefully she. It's hard to wear a car. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Now, you guys. Welcome to our flock. He's so tired.